How we doing? How we doing? Oh man, it's back in the office doing the thing from the desk as opposed to doing the thing from the beach. I'm gonna be honest with you, the beach was nice. Having the ability to just relax, refocus, reset, rewind a little bit, and just make sure that everything was kind of working and in order. It was good and rejuvenating. I was looking at the title for last week's show, and it was the REs of life, and I was like, "What in the hell does that mean?" And then I remembered: relax, refocus, reset, rejuvenate, and no regrets whatsoever about that trip, man. If you're ever looking for a cool spot in Jamaica, check out Ocean Coral Springs. Nice place. And right on that same property, yeah, I believe it's called Ocean Eden, and it's an adults only. And I think I would have done that instead, in hindsight, but we didn't really know. And since we were bringing our kid, it's a little to find a sleeping situation. For some reason, I guess they don't encourage threesomes. Like, it's not a bring your own threesome kind of place. That's wrong and simultaneously funny. Anyway, so back, ready and doing this thing. And today's topic is gratitude. And why? Well, because I'm exceedingly grateful most days of my life for sure, but even more so after this wonderful, wonderful trip that my wife and our daughter got to take 5 days and paradise, man. How do you not get really happy about that? I got a new sweatshirt. Just do it later. It's just like my T-shirt, but instead of Homer Simpson, they got this Jamaican Rastafarian dude on it, and it made sense to me at the time. I laughed, so I bought it. What else are you gonna do? So yeah, grateful. Let's talk about gratitude. And the post I made earlier today said plainly, and I found this to be exceedingly true in my life, that the more gratitude we show, the more we have to be grateful for. It's like life conspires to give us more. And I don't care if you call it God or if you call it the universe or if you call it source or you call it, the great spirit like my people do, whatever it is, when they see you being grateful, they give you more to be grateful for. And that's such a powerful, powerful thing. It dawned on me years and years ago. I remember looking at my closet. This was 2009 time frame, and I was a little pissy because I didn't have enough new clothes. I had some, but I didn't have, like, I had some tired stuff in my wardrobe, and I was pissy about it. And I remember being like, man, I'm sick of this, and I don't want to wear this, and this is tired, and this is old, and man, this is just so bad. And like something inside of me spoke to me that said, new things aren't going to come in to replace things that you're not grateful for. So if you're looking at your stuff, whatever that stuff is, your car, your house, your relationship, your business, whatever it is, and you're being salty about it, why would anything new want to come in and have someone be salty about it? So, in that instant, I changed my mindset, I changed my thought process, I changed my attitude, and said, boy, I am so fortunate and so thankful to have these clothes that I can wear, right? Because otherwise, I'd have to walk around naked, and that's not a good look, man. That's just not a good look. And so it really kind of changed the way I think about things. And since that time, I've started a gratitude list, right? The things, the people, the opportunities, the experiences that I've been grateful for. And I keep it in the back of a notebook, and I'll go and revisit it. Now, I don't look at it every single day or even every single week, but I do try and look at it on a monthly basis, and I try and add to it as frequently as possible, because I think that is an important element. When I heard someone talking about the power of prayer, and they said prayers work better not when we're sitting there asking for things, but when we're giving thanks for the things we already have. And I was like, wow, if that's not this message, I don't know what is. So I encourage people to look at their lives and think about what they're grateful for. So if you're watching this, drop a thing, just one, in the comments about what you're grateful for. Again, it could be a person or people, it could be your family, it could be a group of folks, it could be your coworkers, it could be your clients, it could be things, it could be that you have a nice car to drive, or frankly, any car to drive. It could be a nice roof over your head, or any roof over your head. And then when it gets really, really tough, because it gets really, really tough from time to time, maybe you can just be grateful that you opened your eyes this morning and you have another day to try again. I was talking to a cashier today, and he said, "How's the day?" And I said, "It's good, man." He's like, "Oh yeah, same shit, different day, right?" And I said, "Well, yeah, kinda." I said, "But we're on the right side of the dirt, right?" And he smiled and said, "We sure are, brother." And there's something powerful about that, because as long as you have that going for you, you can make all the changes you want. Charlie Wahlberg and I used to always talk about the phrase, start today, start again tomorrow. Why? Because something's going to go wrong, right? There's going to be a series of things that go right, but something's going to go wrong. Life is nothing more than a series of pats on the back and kicks in the gonads. I talk about that in the book. And that's when I learned, thank you, Alex Borzo, that gonads are non gender specific, male and female both have gonads. Y'all learned something today. Y'all learned something today. And because of that fact, we've got to be grateful for both, right? Our attitude determines damn near everything. Life isn't about what happens, life is about how you respond to it. And so, for my way of thinking, the more we can respond with gratitude, the better off we are. John DeMartini, Dr. John DeMartini, excuse me, talks about having an attitude of gratitude. And I think I titled this, The Best Tude is Gratitude. And so for me, it's about that. So I think about it often. I try and share it frequently. I try and remain in a state of gratitude and appreciation, and tell people I appreciate them. I end most conversations with that, because it's important to have people feel appreciated. It's also a really, really, really important leadership tip. You know, when I talk about leadership, I have a presentation called Lead from Where You Are, Lessons in Everyday Leadership. And it's all about the idea that we all have the ability to lead. There's no title that says leader, maybe project leader, but for the most part, you can lead right now from where you are with what you have. And one of the best tools that I've found for leading people in particular is showing them appreciation. People like that. People like money, but they like to be appreciated even more than they like to get paid. Can you believe it? It's true. Studies prove it time and time and time again. So show that appreciation, folks, because that is a subset of gratitude, right? So I love it. I uh I don't want to sit here and keep saying the same things over. So I'm going to end this fairly quickly, but I am going to give you some homework. And that homework is, if you don't have one, start a gratitude list. whether it's an app in your phone, whether it's a file in a Word doc, whether it's something you write down in your journal. Just start and save a couple of pages, because again, the key is to add to it over time, because it helps you reinforce that gratitude muscle. It helps you build it. So definitely encourage that. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it is the very last section of this wonderful little read. Look at me pandering to the audience, finding harmony in the you give. And so let me check, because now I want to know, is it the last thing? Because it really should be. It's not. It's not. It's the second to last thing. Gratitude. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's the second to last piece. And it talks about having a gratitude journal. And there's actually a gratitude journal little workbook attached, right? So you can go and pick that up for free at bit.ly, that's bit.ly/finding harmony workbook. And you can start checking off your own gratitude journal right there. Just for the record, the very, very last chapter is your future self, right? And it's about the idea of doing things today that your future self will thank you for, whether it's your future self tomorrow, next month, next year, next decade kind of stuff. So it's all about thinking ahead. So that's what I have for you good people on this fine Tuesday. I'm going to be coming back for the next few Tuesdays right here at 10 o'clock. Trybean on the 10 spot. So I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a wonderful day.